You know what everyone told me when I started playing? Do cone drills, work on your ball mastery, do these skill routines, and yeah, I listened. I spent hours doing those drills. My feet got faster, sure. My touch improved, but when it came to real football, when I had to face defenders, none of that really mattered. You've probably been through the same. Hours of practice, but when it's time to beat your man, you freeze, you hesitate, because all those drills don't prepare you for the chaos of a real game. Here's the truth, doing drills helps, but they won't let you win your 1v1s effortlessly. You'll struggle, you'll overthink, you won't trust yourself. You've been told to focus on the wrong things, but I'm here to change that. In this video, I'm going to show you how to dribble with instinct, how to stop thinking and start playing naturally the way every pro footballer does. They don't plan every move, it just happens. It's pure instinct and it's something you can learn. You don't need to memorize fancy skills. You don't need a step-by-step plan for every dribble. You need to unlock your natural, instinctive football. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to do it. The number one way to improve your instincts in football is through small-sided games. Here's the thing. These games put you in situations where you have no time to think, you just act. Every pass, dribble and move happens in split seconds. You're constantly surrounded by players, forced into tight spaces, and your decisions are instinctual. No cone drill or isolated training can fully replicate that high-pressure, fast-paced environment. In small-sided games, your brain is learning how to read the game faster, and your body is developing the muscle memory to act without hesitation. You're reacting to defenders closing in, anticipating where your teammates are going, and executing moves on the fly. That's the key to dribbling through instinct. Repetition under pressure. But what if you don't have anyone to play with? Here's the truth. If you don't have people to play small-sided games with, that means you need to socialize. Think about this analogy. Someone who avoids making connections with others in life will eventually struggle to find opportunities. When you isolate yourself, the world feels like it's closing in. Doors will shut because you never built the relationships to open them. Meanwhile, the person who makes connections, who isn't afraid to reach out, to get involved with a group and meet new people, over time, that person finds opportunities everywhere. They know the right people, they've built a network, and doors open for them naturally. Socializing in football is no different. If you're not reaching out, not putting yourself out there to play with others, you're missing a huge part of your development. The more people you play with, the better you'll get at adapting to different styles of play. You'll become more versatile, and that adaptability is crucial for improving instincts. Socializing and networking with players also introduces you to new environments, challenges, and playing styles, which keeps you sharp. When you do get the chance to play small-sided games, don't just play for the sake of it. Push yourself to make the most out of every session. Here's how. Limit your touches. Start by limiting yourself to 1 or 2 touches. This forces you to make quick decisions, which is exactly what happens in real games. Then remember to stay aware of your surroundings. Train yourself to keep your head up. Always know where defenders and teammates are. This builds that 360-degree awareness pros have. Remember to try to use both feet. Small-sided games are perfect for improving weak foot usage. In tight situations, you don't always have the luxury of switching to your dominant foot, so practice making instinctual plays with both feet. And also remember to experiment with dribbling moves. Don't overthink it. Use small-sided games as your testing ground for new dribbling moves. When you're under pressure, your body will start to memorize patterns of movement, and those will come out in full-field games without you even having to think about them. The second key to improving your instincts in football is learning to play without overthinking, and that comes through repetition with the ball. You need to engage in free-flowing sessions where decision-making becomes automatic. You can do repetitive practice under pressure. Think about it like this. When you first learned how to pass, you consciously had to think about how hard to hit the ball, where your teammate was, and where the defenders were. But now you can probably make a simple pass without thinking at all. Why? Repetition. Your goal should be to take the same approach with all aspects of your game, especially dribbling and one-to-one situations. To do this, you need to repeat those situations over and over again until they become second nature. Instead of focusing on rigid drills like cones, find ways to dribble that mimic game conditions. Set up obstacles randomly around your space, not in straight lines like cones. This better simulates defenders coming at you from different angles. Dribble through them at full speed, forcing yourself to adjust on the fly using instinct rather than a pre-planned route. If you have a partner that's better, you can train with him. In real games, defenders move unpredictably. If you can get a friend to defend against you, it forces your body to react to their movements without overthinking. And finally, try playing with different size balls and mix up the surfaces you train on. Whether it's futsal, grass, or even concrete, playing in different environments challenges your instincts because the ball reacts differently, forcing you to adjust in real time. Now, the real secret is that you need to let go of control. Let the game flow through you instead of trying to control every moment. The best players in the world aren't managing their thoughts during a game. They are reacting, playing naturally, and letting their instincts take over. This moment of flow is called flow state. If you are interested, I have a free ebook entirely written on flow state. Link in description. Now, the most important thing to play with instinct is just one thing: confidence. Confidence is the backbone of every move you make on the field. If you're not confident, even the simplest decisions can become a challenge. You hesitate, second guess, and the moment passes before you even realize it. But here's the thing. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build over time through intentional practice, small victories, and the right mindset. This isn't about faking it until you make it. Acting confident without understanding the root causes of your insecurities is like building a house on shaky ground. It will collapse when the pressure is on. Confidence issues don't come out of nowhere. If you're hesitating in 1v1 situations, there's a reason. It could be fear of failure, fear of being judged, or even comparing yourself to other players. These doubts create hesitation, which is a killer when it comes to dribbling and instincts. The first thing you need to do is identify why you lack confidence in certain moments. Ask yourself, do you overthink the next move? Are you afraid of making mistakes in front of others? Do you believe other players are just naturally better than you? These are limiting beliefs and you need to confront them directly. The best way to overcome them is through rational thinking. Break down these beliefs, ask yourself if they are actually based on evidence or are they simply fears. The more you expose them to the light, the less power they have over you. Most footballers who lack confidence are focused on results. They fear losing the ball, missing a pass, or messing up in front of their teammates. But real confidence isn't about avoiding mistakes, it's about how you handle them. Shift your focus from trying to be perfect to growing with each attempt. Each time you dribble or take on a defender, view it as a learning opportunity. Whether you succeed or fail, ask, what did I learn from this situation? How can I adjust my positioning or timing next time? This mindset frees you from the pressure of being perfect and allows you to play more naturally. Your instincts can only shine through if your mind is clear of fear. Confidence doesn't just live in the mind, it's also built through consistent, repetitive action. The more you dribble, the more confident you'll become. But here's the key. You need to put yourself in uncomfortable situations over and over again. Play against stronger and faster opponents. Force yourself into tight spaces during games, even if it feels risky. The more times you successfully navigate tough situations, the more you'll start to trust your instincts. Confidence doesn't come from winning every battle, but from knowing you've been in difficult spots before and handled them. Make sure you're also working on your technical abilities, because skill builds confidence. The better your ball control and dribbling skills, the more naturally you'll react in game situations. Remember to join our Discord community and let's keep pushing each other forward. Check the description to download my free ebook, Flow State Protocol. Remember to comment in which position you play and what video you want to see next. Hit the protocol and take action.